God is angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. Angry as we like. I mean, he can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains. We don't care. We still have water because science has managed to go way beyond the expectations of the ancient Hebrew. If you read really the Hebrew Bible, the Old Testament, it's all about agricultural production. It's about rain, it's about pestilence, it's about fertility. And now we are much better than the God of the Bible. I mean, in the Bible you have these recurring droughts. That the people of Israel do something wrong, God's become angry, drought, no water. Now Israel has built in recent years a huge desalination factory on the shores of the Mediterranean. And most drinking water in Israel today actually come from these plants, from these factories. So we can make God as angry as we like. I mean, he can stop the rains, we don't care.
All praises to Yahweh, all praises to Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And shalom to the believers. And double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. In the opening, I showed Noah Yuval Harari, in which he is an Israeli, and I'm pointing out that the so-called small hats are pretty much the devil and Satan, in which they represent Amalek, all right, which will wage war with the Most High forever, okay, and his people, all right. They go against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, and they pretty much want to enslave the world, all right, and they're using their power and influence to do it. As you can see, the World Economic Forum and the UN have signed a strategic partnership framework. All right, so the very leaders of the countries around the world, plus the corporations in America, have signed on with these people. All right. So let's go through it again and look at the people that have signed on with this. All right, leading up to also them coming against the very Bible. As you heard in the opening clip, with Noah Harari speaking against the Most High and blaspheming the Most High directly, saying that he can create water. If the Lord wants to bring plagues, they have no problem with droughts or what have you. So these are the people that come against the Lord, and all of these corporations in America have signed on with the World Economic Forum and the UN, United Nations, in which run the entire globe, okay? And they are seeking to bring in one world government and defy the Most High and create the image of the world, change the image of the world from what the Most High wants, and which is the rulership being through Yahweh Shai and the 12 tribes, and Israel 144,000. They want to create the world in their image, okay? All right. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. We fell away in 70 AD, okay, when they put our ancestors into servitude over there in Israel, and pretty much scattered them across the globe. We fled into Africa, and a lot of our people were taken into Rome, okay, and this was prophesied by Yahushua, okay, that the nation of Israel and Jerusalem will be destroyed, okay, by the Romans, okay, the so-called white man, okay. All right, so during our time, this nation of Edom and the devil and Satan would be revealed. The devil meaning Diabolos, and which means the devil What is the meaning of devil? It is diablos in the Greek. All right, and this is the Strong's definition. All right, the Greek. This is what it means, diablos. All right, and let's take a look at it. What it means. All right, diablos. Okay. All right. Let's see what it means. All right. Okay. It means devil, meaning false accuser. So who is he accusing? He is accusing the 12 tribes of Israel, the prophets that are on the scene right now. Okay. Most of you all have seen the brothers down there at the Barclays Center prophesying and teaching down there at the Barclays Center for Kyrie Irving. Okay. And so you got a first-hand glimpse of who the Most High is dealing with. He's dealing with the prophets of the Lord. Okay, so now you know who the Lord is dealing with. All right, they will be on the highways and hedges. Okay. All right. So, so you basically have been informed that you are, if you are the Negroes, Native Americans, and Hispanics, that the seed of Israel is coming through those nations. All right, which as far as the Hispanics would be the indigenous. All right, not the Spaniards. All right. All right. I mean, not the Spaniards. Okay. They would be Edomites. Okay. We are the Israelites. But anyway, this is the meaning of devil: false accuser and slanderer. Okay, prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. Okay, so no spirit is accusing. It is the spirit that the Lord put in the so-called white man, in which the people of Europe that are over here today in America, and the people over there, the small heads in Israel, are brethren. Okay, and that's the reason why they helped them obtain the land of Israel. Okay, so prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. They use their media against us. Okay, our people. All right, they own the media. Okay, the TV networks. All right, so they're able to create and slander us. Okay, and this is the answer, the metaphor applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the Most High, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. Now you heard in firsthand who this is. Okay, you heard firsthand who it is, and that Noah Harari, they're the people who have the power on the earth to bring forth and change law and legislation. Okay, and now they're coming after the Bible as well. Okay, all right. Satan, what does that mean? All right, we have to understand who Satan and the devil is. We just showed you who the devil is. Okay, all right. It's a man who opposes the Lord. Okay, all right, and is accuser of the brethren. All right, which is the 12 tribes. All right, of Israel. All right. Satan, what does that mean? Satan. All right. All right. This is in the Hebrew, in the Strong's definition of Satan. All right. It's H7854. It means adversary, to withstand. Adversary, one who withstands. Adversary. All right. Okay. So they are adversarial against the Lord and his commandments that he established in the earth, in which is going to give the kingdom of heaven to the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. And so, as you can see, through the UN and the World Economic Forum, they're the main platform in which are coming against and have the power to bring forth legislation in order to bring forth their policy in the earth. And I mean the whole earth. The UN has all the nations on it. All right, if you can understand that. Now in America, they're beginning to come against the Bible itself. They've already defied the Lord by bringing forth legislation for the LGBT community and so forth. Okay, they've already done this. All right. All right. So I'm gonna bring forth some videos to show you basically how these California has just passed laws, put bills on a platform in order to come against the Bible. They're coming against the Bible.
California and across. So tell us more about.
There were 200 verses about sexual intimacy. And then there's an entire book about marital love. You don't want 14-year-old girls reading about sex. Ban the Bible. I'm so glad that we finally found some common ground here.
I can have 14-year-old girls pick up a book in our high school about sex. It ain't.
Okay, then let's ban the Bible. Because according to BibleReasoning.com, the Bible contains over 200 verses about sexual intimacy. And then there's an entire book about marital love. You don't want 14-year-old girls reading about sex. Ban the Bible. I'm so glad that we finally found some common ground here.
I can have 14-year-old girls pick up a book and banning the Bible.
So
would this prohibit the sale of the Bible that teaches these things about sexual morality? This includes efforts to change behaviors. I mean, that is the role of parents, to guide their children's behaviors. If they are not allowed to guide their children's behaviors with their religious beliefs, then what rights do parents even have in the state of California? But who is behind this?
Can't read. And by the way, as this bill is written, it would be banning the Bible. Can't read. And by the way, as this bill is written, it would be banning the Bible.
So tell us more about this bill. I mean, it sounds like a stretch even for California, a bill attacking free speech and freedom of religion.
There's 8 homosexual legislators, Democrats, all of them, who are sponsoring this bill. And AB 2943 would start by saying, okay, nobody can get counseling.
No.
Book that we've seen that's in libraries and lots of schools that features a story of 2 daughters having sex with their dad.
Oh, wow.
They get their dad drunk to have sex with them. And this is like a book.
Should a book like that be in a school?
No.
No?
No.
Just get that out of the school.
Absolutely.
Why do the kids need to read that?
That book is actually the Bible.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Book that we've seen that's in libraries and lots of schools that features a story of 2 daughters having sex with their dad.
Oh, wow.
They get their dad drunk to have sex with them. And this is like a book.
Should a book like that be in a school?
No.
No?
No.
Just get that out of the school.
Absolutely.
Why do the kids need to read that?
That book is actually the Bible.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Book that we've seen that's in libraries and lots of schools.
Do you think it's okay for kids to read a book that has sexually explicit material and describes like stonings and incest and mass murder and rape? Do you think it's okay for kids to read that shit? Me neither. And that's why I'm glad at least one school district has had the balls to stand up and ban the motherfucking Bible. In Texas, no less. When you're so hyper concerned about the gay agenda that you're trying to ban literature and actually have to ban the Bible, you can't write that shit. I've got a question.
Okay, so you've seen the video, and wickedness is covering the whole earth now. Okay, all right. Ezekiel 7 verses 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man, thus saith Yahweh the power unto the land of Israel. And the end is come upon the 4 corners of the land. And that's what's happening. The prophecies are starting to spew forth, okay, during this generation, during this time, okay, time period. Okay, Ezekiel 12 and 24. Ezekiel 12 and 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh, I will speak, And the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith Yahweh the power. Okay? So we're seeing the tokens being forth the prophecies. Okay, wickedness is exceedingly great in the earth. Okay. Second Esdras, the 15th chapter. All right. Verses 1. It says, behold, we'll go to 2nd Esdras 15, verses 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, so that's the reason why all of this is happening. Wickedness is pervading in the earth, and the Lord is bringing forth these prophecies, these plagues on the earth. Okay. Isaiah chapter 24, verses all right, Isaiah chapter 24, verses 5, and it reads, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Because under their rulership of the Edomites, the so-called white man, all of these legislations and laws are going forth. Laws for homosexuality, LGBT, laws also to ban the Bible and to come against truth. Okay, that's what's coming next. That's what they're putting together when from seeing this this video. All right, the videos that I showed earlier. Okay. Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So who are the wicked? That be the current rulers of today. All right. And Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so they're the current rulers of the day, as the so-called white man. He's ruling the whole earth. Okay, through the EU, okay, European Union, NATO, and America. Okay. All right. So they put themselves up as the Most High. Okay. All right. They set themselves up as the Most High, as gods on earth. Okay. All right. So let's go to 2 Thessalonians. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. All right. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. So we know who it is, who is being revealed today as the son of perdition. All right. It'll be none other than the so-called white man, the Edomites, and their seed line, the seed of them, the seed of the fathers of them. Because we know that there is, it isn't just based, it's not based on skin color, because they have children with our women, okay, Israelite women. So they would be darker skinned women, but the seed of their fathers is in them, okay. all right, and they would be known as tares in the earth, okay? Your Tia and your Tamaras, all right? You know that show, all right? Verse 4, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, okay? So let me read that again. Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Isn't that what Noah Yuval Harari said? He said that they didn't need the Most High anymore. Okay, so and I showed you where they're using these World Economic Forum leaders in the UN. The UN has signed on with these people, okay, to bring forth this legislation and draconian unrighteous decrees, okay, like banning the Bible, okay. All right. Ezekiel, the 28th chapter. And it reads, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus saith Yahweh, the Most High, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am God. I sit in the seat of the Most High, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not the Most High. Though thou set thine heart as the heart of the Most High, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee, because they're through their technology. They want to be like the Most High. They want to surveil the whole world. They're already doing that on a high level now, but it's going to be even worse real soon to come. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic, okay, by having all the nations come to America, hast thou increased thy riches, and thine heart is lifted up because of thy riches. Therefore thus saith Yahweh the power, because thou hast set thine heart as the heart of the Most High, behold, therefore I will bring strangers upon thee, the terrible of the nations, and they shall draw their swords against the beauty of thy wisdom, and they shall defile thy brightness. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die the deaths of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am the Most High? But thou shalt be a man, and not the Most High, in the hand of him that slayeth thee. So that's the future for Esau Edom, and that pride that they have. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll read all right. We'll go to Jeremiah 28:8, because the Lord sent the prophets to back again to testify against him. All right. All right. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. And because the men are standing on their feet on every street corner, preaching this word all over America and the world, the Lord is bringing forth the prophecies and the tokens. All right. All right. All the prophecies are beginning to fulfill. Okay. All right. All right. So Isaiah 14 and 12 through 16. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And Lucifer being the international bankers and the corporations that run America. through these small hats, your Rothschilds, your Oppenheimers, real rich people that govern the goings of America. Okay. And they have fallen. Babylon the Great has fallen. Okay. We reached a point where they have stolen so much of the money, and they've ruined the currency so bad that now they have to enslave the people. All right. And they're going to come with a digital device. That is their aim in order to do that. All right. It said, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. In some sort of spirit or something like that, that made the earth to tremble, that did shake its kingdoms. All right. So we know that who this is. It's a so-called white man. All right. Along with the small hats, the Amalek and the Edomites, the nation of Edom. All right. All right. So we'll go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verses 12. Because the Lord raised up the prophets to pretty much condemn them, and tell them their judgment. And that's what we're doing. And the Lord is hearing us by bringing this kingdom called America, Babylon the Great, down to the ground. All right. Jeremiah 2. Salakia. That'll be Wisdom of Solomon 2. Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12. And it reads, and this is the mind frame also of the so-called white man. All right, it says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law. That's what we do on the street corners. We're telling them, you allowed, you broke the commandments of the Lord by bringing in LGBTQ. You support pedophilia and all kinds of wickedness, and that's what we do. So that's what the prophets do on the highways and the hedges. And he is clean contrary to our doings. I'll read that again. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. Okay, so they're lying in wait for us to persecute us. All right. And he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objecteth to our infamy the transgressings of our education. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of Yahweh. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Okay, so we call ourselves the child of the Lord, and we were made to reprove them. Okay. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. It's based on the scriptures. Okay. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. We tell them that they're not the true people of the Lord. Okay. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. And it says, verse 17, let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end to him. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected. Such things they did imagine, and were deceived, for their own wickedness has blinded them. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discerned a reward for blameless souls. For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. So, as you can see, the mind frame of them, they want to persecute us. They when you go back up to verses 20, it says, "Let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected." So that's their end game, and they're coming after the Bible. They're coming after free speech. They're going to come after everything, or all these tokens are beginning to pour forth. That's why you're seeing this during this time, people boldly saying and coming against the Bible. All right, so this truth is not going to be around for long. All right, Amos 8 and 11, and it reads, "Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh the power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh." Okay, so this truth that's being on display right now is not going to be on display forever. Okay, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it." Okay, so it's going to be taken off the internet. It's going to be banned and so forth. All right. Ezekiel 3 and 25. And that's why we're telling you to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding now before it's too late. Ezekiel 3 and 25. "But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house." So the Lord is going to end this ministry soon, and we can see it unfolding by them coming against the Bible and trying to get it banned through legislation. All right. Ezekiel 8 and 16. Isaiah 8 and 16. Isaiah 8 and 16. So the Lord is going to do this. He says, "Bind up the testimony from the saints, seal the law among my disciples." And that's all who's going to get it. The ones who were diligent out here seeking the Lord, listening to the men of the Lord and studying, being diligent. They're the only ones that are going to have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the end. And the Lord is going to destroy Esau, Edom, and their wicked devices are going to become the knot as well. All right. And with that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Shalom.